Hello everybody. I was thinking what I could do for a video today. I thought I'd talk about food and feeding my guppies. I won't do all my tanks, but I'll do these 840 breeders that I have on a rack. And I'll just talk about it while I feed them. Now, these Japan Blues. They're ready to get fed. There are so many. These guys are insane. I don't think they eat any fry at all. They just keep breeding and breeding and breeding and breeding and making more and more guppies. There's so many of them. But I see all these people, I see videos on YouTube, people on Facebook talking about geeking out on food, spending all kinds of crazy money on food. And I agree, you need to have a high quality food. But I get bulk flakes. I use Kids Premium Flakes. And I mix 4 different kinds together. And the average protein is around 42. I think they're 40 to 46%. Different varieties of flakes I use. One is the Guppy Mix, or the Guppy Blend of flakes, Earthworm, Brine Shrimp, and the Color Max. Those are the ones I mix together. And I make 2 pounds at a time, I believe. Yeah, 4.5 pounds at a time. I grind them up. So it's consistency of that. About time to make another batch. I'll have to do a video on that. But, and this same food is what I feed the shrimp too. So that works. I mean, I save quite a bit of money doing it this way. And I'd say my results are pretty good for the guppies and the shrimp. So I've been trying to get these guys feeding frenzy on video. This tank in particular. So let's see what we got. Oh, get down here, grab some food. There we go. Look at him. Little guppy piranhas. I put so much food in this tank. It's ridiculous. We have it all cleaned up in a matter of minutes. I feed everyone once a day. All my tanks. They are going to town. So I mean, that's the thing about the hobby. I'm not saying nerding out on food is bad, but there's economical ways to do it, and the fish do just fine. That is a good looking whale right there. But anyway, economical ways of doing it. Then I'm feeding guppies and endless thousands. I have lots and lots. And these are just 8 of my 40. I have the 75 gallon. With hundreds of endlers in it. I feed a lot. So. Even going with like a economy, like a Tetra Flake or color granules or something like that, because I do have color granules. I haven't used it in a long time. When I first started doing having all these tanks, that's what I was feeding, and it got to be like, oh my god, running out of cans so quick. Once I started getting more and more, and the numbers started adding up, I had to feed more and more. I use these Ken's Fish premium flakes. Oh, here they are, right here. I just had a new order come in. Order a pound of each one at a time. So let's double confirm that. Ken's Premium Guppy Flake, and we have 42% protein. I think I got the super premium brine shrimp flakes. Usually I just got the premium. So we got here 50% protein. That's pretty good. Yeah, I got 2 pound, or each bag is a ½ pound. And we have Color Max, ½ pound. And that's 44% protein. Earthworm, where in the heck is the Color Max? You know what? I might have forgot the Color Max in this order. Or no, the Color Max. Yep. I just read it. Color Max, 44% protein. Brine shrimp. And then the earthworm. So, yep, that's what we feed them. Yeah, look. There's still some on the... Man, not much. I've cleaned that up. Hungry little mouths. Now we have the tuxedo koi. And we have some fry in here. They're starting to color up. There's a young one coloring up. These guys are slowly reproducing. But they are. I think the adults, these are stunted, because these are the ones that I lost all the adults, internal parasites in this tank. But all that were left were some fry, and so I had to kick the parasites. Where these guys are stunted as fry. And it took them forever to grow up. And I think this line, these guys seem to be pretty sensitive. They're not a real strong line. I'm sure they've been inbred to death to get these traits. So I'm just going to let these guys keep breeding out. It's going to take a while, I think. Maybe these batches, they'll grow up fast. I mean, they're growing up fast. Those guys are probably only a month or 5 weeks old maybe, and they're already starting to color up. And then there's another batch. So they're lit. I mean, even the adults, they're little, so they're not dropping a whole lot of fry. That and a pretty male heavy. 1, 2, 3 females is what I'm saying, I think. So, yeah. Alright, give these guys some food. That's too much just for them, but there's a pleco in here. Whatever's left of pleco will clean up. This little guy's going to town. Eat it up. Eat it up, little buddy. Yeah, eat it up. Eat it up, little buddy. Eat it up. There's a bit of a feeding thing going on here. Alright. Now they have these. They are the hybrids I was trying to line out, but I don't think I'm going to, because all the males end up being this red stripe down the body. I don't know why. It's like almost all the males these guys make. Kind of frustrating. A little bit of blue in some of them. So I think I'm gonna get another line going in here. And those guys go back into, those guys will go into the hybrid colony that I had. Let's see what we got here. Feeding these guys. Not too excited in this tank. Those guys are pretty sweet looking, but I can't give them the breed. True, I mean, they're the least desirable set of traits. I don't know, with it being winter time, it'll be hard to get anything shipped. So I may just let this run its course and see what happens. I'm not sure. Or this may end up just being my hybrid project, because that tank over there, it's only 20 high. And it's starting to get pretty crazy, and I might get another endler line going. I'm thinking starburst endlers, maybe. See, that stripe with the blue on the tail is what those guys keep throwing. I might do that. I think I'm talking myself into it while I'm making this video. And what I'm going to do. And then next we have the pandas. Lots of people's favorite. I like them quite a bit, and this happens to be a pretty dang decent line of pandas, I'd say. There for a while I didn't really see any fry, but I've been starting to see more and more fry. And all of the, well, the tanks with moss, because now that I've got my duckweed problem under control, the moss is starting to do a lot better, which is good for the fry. There are quite a few youngins in here. Alright, let's See how the pandas eat their food in earnest. Let's see. I put a little bit more in there than I usually do, but there's a pleco in here. All these 40 breeders of guppies have a pleco, so always make sure I feed too much. And whatever's left on the substrate. There's pleco. Where'd it go? Oh, there he is. Mr. Bristlenose. Oh, we have a male here. This is the first time I've noticed it. He's turning into a male. He's starting to grow his bristles. Exciting stuff. Just noticed that making this video. Awesome. Eventually I would like to start breeding. We got a bent spine. I have to get that guy out. That's the first time I've seen that things. But you can see whatever ends up on the substrate and the guppies don't get, the pleco just goes around like a hoover, eating tons. Eating tons. Alright, that's 4 tanks. 4 more 40 breeders to go. Oh, these tanks are low, so I'll sit on the floor. And right here we have the steel nebulas. I really like these guys a whole lot. I find myself coming down here and sitting on the floor and watching these two, this tank and this tank. I really enjoy these steel nebulas. It's one of them lines I'm not sure their colors are caught on camera. Oh, look who we have here. Return of the Miss Meow. Anyway. I gotta sit here and watch these guys for a long time. Alright, let's give you guys some food. They know what's up. It's a better time. And again, pleco in here. He's somewhere in the moss. And we have a thriving colony of snowballs in here. Doing pretty good. I mean, you can keep them. I have colonies going with some of these tanks, shrimp colonies. There's lines of shrimp that produce fast, obviously, do better with guppies because they can produce more than the guppies can catch, and you gotta have like really good thick covered moss. This is really good. Let's see if we can get, look at this guy eating. And look at, he swims in the light, the shimmer, and that is a beautiful fish. The camera, I feel like it's catching that guy right now pretty good. That is a gorgeous fish. And let's see. Look at that one. Oh yeah. And the variety of them. Whew. Nice. Okay. And here we have probably my favorites. The Sakura Reds. And super booming fire red colony going on in here. And there's Pleco in here as well. Look at him. There's one piece and he's all fighting over it. Hungry, hungry fishies. Okay. And then over here we have my red mosaics. This colony, there's a lot of fry, and there's getting to be more and more. But this colony is hard to get going because these guys are really bad fry eaters. But there's quite a few fry in here right now, and I had hundreds and hundreds of these guys, and I've sold tons of them because this was the line I had in my pond, my inside pond. But what I've done is take the best of the best and call it. Now this guy needs to be called. He's grown up and he don't have big ears. So I need to, he's the only one I saw him the other night and went and got a net and couldn't find him. So yeah. And the ones that don't have big ears always have really pretty bodies, which I find kind of odd. They have extra color on their bodies, but they don't have the big ears. And yeah, let's give these guys some food. Quite a few. There's more fry in here than I've ever seen. That's good. And these guys are slow developers. They take a while to grow out. I need to get a... I'm thinking about trying to see how the orange... I thought about throwing some orange shrimp in here because they breed super crazy fast. I may do that, and there's a ton of moss in here. I'm thinking I might do that. I did have yellow shrimp going on here, but it was all the meds stuff I had in the wood tuxedo. I'm thinking the shrimp I had yellow golden back snare, but that one didn't take. Okay. So out of the 840s, that leaves one more. Right, Miss Meow Meow? Right? Right, Miss Meow Meow? Okay. And this is my project tank I just did a video on yesterday about. We have little fries. There's more fries in here than I had in here last night, I guess. And these are red mosaic crossed with Japan blue. Either the fry I saw last night, they weren't done dropping, and drop some more. Well, when the other ones dropped. Because there's more in here than there was last night. A little fry. And we have some blue, I guess you call them blue diamond shrimp. But they are the blues that my black rose shrimp through. So they're in here as well. And this tank's gonna get a lot of these tanks are gonna get a redo. A remodel. This one's not too bad a shape. Just need to clean up the hygrophilia. I might cut it all out. But I talked about it last night. Redid that tank, redid this tank, cleared out the hygrophilia. So I think that pleco's gonna be, and these are all the plecos in the 40 breeder, or in the 40 breeders. They're all baby's eye. Right, they're all a little bit. Ugh. If I could talk, that sure would be nice. But they are babies from my indoor pond. I don't get a lot of babies in there because I don't have pleco caves. They just kind of breed where they breed. I don't try to breed them, but they just breed. I put in like 6 or 7 plecos in there when I started it, and that's what they're doing. So yeah, I think this was a productive video. I've decided to make that one in hybrid project tank because I'm getting a lot for the 20, and then I'll figure out what to do. Instead of catching all those guys out, putting them in a 20 that's already overcrowded, I'll just put those in my hybrid project in there. So you just me, I was thinking out loud and figuring what I'm gonna do. I think we have a female there. Eventually I'm gonna put a pleco cave in these tanks and waiting for them to fully sex out. Like I said, one of these tanks, I don't remember which one, started seeing bristles. So they're just now sexing out. I don't know how old these guys are. I'm not sure. Just now old enough to be sexing out, so. And some are younger than others. Like I think one of the tanks has there's still a couple of tanks that are pretty small ones, and some of them are decent size like that. So I always have people asking me for plecos, because you know they get everyone that don't, they just, oh, I like fish tanks, and they just get the common plecos and they're not happy with them. Like it just lays there, it don't do nothing, or it's too big, it's a monster. I always tell them that's because you need a bristlenose pleco. Bristlenose pleco. So I might do that. No, I wasn't gonna do that, but not to sell online, but probably locally. I don't know, maybe plecos. These are just regular, nothing special plecos. These plecos are the last time I've ever bought a fish at Petco. Now there's a really good Petco in Carmel, Indiana, that is about half hour, 40-minute drive from where I live. And if I've gone there and got plants a few times. In fact, all my Nubius, that's where they come from. But, okay, I'm getting sidetracked. This started out to be a video about feeding guppies. And it turned into pretty much a tour of my 840 breeders full of guppies. So this video is over a half hour long. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll end it here. Thank y'all for watching. Bye.